Welcome back, guys. Today's task is auto-feeding sequence in Microsoft Excel. That's today's task. Before I go further with today's task, I would like to encourage you guys to hit the subscribing button so that you'll be notified when my next tutorial has been released. As I have already said before, today's task is auto-feeding in Microsoft Excel. How to auto-fill, how Excel itself auto-fill the data. So, for example, here I write Monday. Let's say Monday, like that. That's it, Monday. Excel itself know what Monday is. So if you copy it like that, go here and there's a plus sign, something like that. Go a dark plus sign like that. You're gonna left click and then drag down like that, and you will see that, and leave it, and you're gonna see that Excel itself has copied down the data. So for example, you are entering a specific data in your Microsoft Excel. So instead of typing Monday, Tuesday on physically, you're gonna type only one day like Monday and then copy it. You're gonna see that all the data you want, all the days should be displayed on that. That one is a week, right? Weeks, 7 days, right? From Monday up to Sunday, that's a week. Even if you want the repetition of the weeks, right? Maybe starting from Monday, we're gonna say Monday. We're gonna start with Monday like that. Oh, let me write Monday like that one, and then we're gonna copy it based on whatever you wish. We're gonna copy it, click it, we're gonna take it down once here. We're gonna see that Excel itself gonna repeat itself. See, so Excel is copying repeatedly. So from Monday to Sunday and Monday to Sunday continuously. So Excel can do that. Not only that, even if you want to write your Monday, you write your wedding here. For example, you write your Monday here like that, and then you copy it. You want to copy it. You're gonna copy it to the light like this one. You will see that it's copying itself like that. Even you without that, not only that, you're gonna even copy it going upwards like this one. You're gonna see that now it's starting from Monday, Monday, Sunday, Saturday. Now it's going backwards, something like that. So you can do whatsoever you want based on the copying and the autofill in Microsoft Excel. It's not only these days that can be copied in Microsoft Excel, but there's some other ways, like let me say months. For example, months, I'm gonna say January, right? January. Let me write it here. January. I'm gonna write it in full, or even in as you can even write Jan, leaving these letters. You can do whatever you want, but that Excel will recognize that word as January. So here we have January, right? January. So Excel knows what it is. So if you want to copy it, you want to copy it, and then you will start counting. Excel itself start counting January, February, March, like that. So see, drop it down like this one. Oh, I think this would I didn't read it January. The spelling, I think the spelling is not the reading word here. January, that's it. This is January. So if you want to copy it, you're gonna copy it, left click, and you're gonna drag it down. You will see that Excel now has copied from January to February. So maybe that the same applies to the same applies here. If you copy it upwards, then you're gonna start January, December, going that way. So it's not only these words. There is some other words that can add numbers that can be copied in Microsoft Excel that can be autofilled. For example, here we can write one numbers, right? For example, numbers. You can say one. To copy this number one, we can click down here, going down on this here. We're gonna see that the number one is the same. It's only one everywhere. But if you want the sequence to go like 1, 2, 3 like that, we're gonna write something like 1, and then write 2 here like that, and then we're gonna highlight both of them like that, and then we're gonna go here and then copy them. You see that Excel will start counting because of the sequence based on what you follow. For example, we'll say we'll start with it 1, 2, and then here it continues Excel itself 3, 4 up to 8 like that. If you maybe you want yours data to be have a difference of 5, let me say a difference of 5, right? So let me say you will have here 5 and here you have 10 like that. This one is 10, so we have 10 like that. So you want to copy it. Before doing anything, you're gonna highlight your data like that, and then go here and copy it. You will see that Excel will copy it. Will repeat the sequence that you have just started like that. So that's it on when you're copying data in Excel. Even these numbers, you can copy it to the right, to the left. Like here, for example, here I have 1 like that, here 2 like that. So I want to copy this data. So first I said we highlight it. So I can copy it to the right like this one. You see that my data is now going here from 1 up to 6 like that. So if let me go back and show you as if we are taking it backwards, like to the right, right? We are copying it to the right. We are auto feeding it to the right. So if you want to auto feed it to the left, what happens? So let me show you that. Like here, I want to auto feed it to the left. So I'm gonna do this. See, like that. See, now it's changing. It started from 2, 1, 0, -1. So it's going to the negatives because it's like we are decreasing numbers. The numbers are decreasing. So that's it. Maybe you want to, if you go to the upwards, if you copy it upwards, then it will do the same. It will go to the negatives. Like, oh, now I copied it, but because I copied it like they say only 1, 2. As remember here I said that if the number is only 1 and you want to copy it, if you copy it, it will copy the same 1. So here it was like I was copying the same 2. So let me say here, let me press 1 here, right? So and I want to highlight my data like that, highlight it. So I want to copy it to the upwards like that. So going here, you see that it starts increasing 1, 2, 3 up to that. If I copied it, I copied this data going downwards like this one, going downwards, you see that the numbers will go up to negatives like that, to the negatives. So 2, 1, 0, 1, -1 up to -8, something like that. So that's autofill in Microsoft Excel. There's a lot of things, guys, we can do with the autofill. Even when you want to write your text, that you have your names, for example, maybe a certain column in your Microsoft Excel table, you have some names. So instead of typing and you want to type them, you take the same names and press it somewhere. Instead of typing it again, you're gonna autofill and do some further. So watch the next video we will release soon. That is we will continue that, we will contain that. So I would encourage you guys to click that subscribing button so that you will be notified when my next tutorial has been released. Have a good day, guys.